Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I should probably sound a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Wendy, 19 Wendy. Here we go. Go.
They start the drive with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. 58, we see it. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
331, 331. Right.
From the gun, it's Hall. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. 58, 58.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son. Right.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Fields out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
He finds it. Oh, he loses the football. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
first and
Perfect
goal
way
at
to
the
start the
6-yard
season as
line.
their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Here we go. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Here we go, set. 319, can I set? Tonight.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. They only made it to 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal from the 5.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, set.
Fields looking to throw. They'll set up the screen here for Hall. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up shipping?
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Blue 58, 319.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Right, right, 319, 319.
Warren once more. And he's taken down. Some quality yardage on that play.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
1st and 10 from the 41.
319.
They'll go again with Warren. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They put Austin in motion left. Rodgers throwing on third down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
A 55-yard attempt.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
3-19, get after that. Right.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Right. Go.
Here's Hall once more.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Fields to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. You good. 331. 331. Right.
Now it's Fields. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And the fair catch made here at the 15.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
from a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Warren quick on the draw. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action, Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Rodgers here from the gun. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Steelers, with some work to do, trailing in this game. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Go to 50, and you block 319.
Rodgers will look to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58. Up. Hey, Ken.
Looking to throw Fields. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Green Knight.
Fields to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Fields on third. Complete beyond the marker. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They left him wide open. It's complete. Touchdown, New York. The Jets blow their lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Steelers 3. Rick Zerline to kick off for the Jets.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Rodgers. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He gets them out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, son. 58, 58, slide up.
Out of the shotgun, Fields escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
West right, zip. Go.
Second and 3. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
He was defended by
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the first.
Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
First down throw by Rodgers. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connecting on a slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, here comes Austin.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They give on second to Hall. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
On play action, here's Howard. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the third. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers make it an 11-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
36-yard line.
Toss play. This is Hall. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, son. Right.
Now Fields. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go, son. Angel, go.
Hall running between the tackles. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Green 19, right. Mayday. Right.
Throwing now from the gun. It's caught by Wilson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
A pistol snap. Fields. This throw is caught. And he stopped. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Right.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here we go.
Fields sneaking in. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Fields to throw. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. A good play action. Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Roman Wilson reels it in. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. That's fielded at the 46. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58.
Looking to throw Fields. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Good.
Fields on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Here's Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down behind
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. 319, just, hey, 551, 551.
Fields looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 14 15 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Jets keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets continue piling onto this lead. On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Howard out of the pistol here. Austin's there to haul it in. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Out of the gun, Howard chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Now these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go.
Off play action, it's Fields. Throw left side, Taylor has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he can't make anything happen on that return. That stopped about as deep on their own side as you can be. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go.
That's complete right side. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Trying to set this up quick.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
From the 46.
46-yard line.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one connects. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers make it an 18-point game.
Steelers 17.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
Here we go, son.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Right.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So the win goes to the Jets.